Matt, aka Mouse, in my house and on your screen. And today I'm going to be taking a look at DC Multiverse Suicide Squad Deadshot. Here is the packaging and a picture of Will Smith there on the side. And on the back here are some other characters in the line. Now I do have the Harley Quinn from this line, but I don't know if there are two different waves in this line or not, because here is the packaging. I already took her out of the package, but here's the packaging to Harley Quinn, and as you can see, some of the different versions of Harley Quinn and Joker and Katana are all on the same packaging, yet this one here has Batman and Boomerang. So I'm not sure if it's a new set or part of the same set, but and this one has Killer Croc with his clothes on, with different clothes, and this Killer Croc has no shirt on. So I don't know if it's the same one for a Build-A-Figure or if it's just without the shirt on. I honestly don't know. Anyway, let's open it and take a look. Here he is. He looks like a pretty sweet figure. His costume reminds me a lot of the Netflix Daredevil or even Deadpool. Reminds me a little bit. Here's a closer look at the head sculpt. It doesn't look too bad. Looks a little bit like Will Smith. And he's got the armor on. This belt piece is just rubber here. There is a tiny little holster for a handgun. I wish he came with a bigger rifle or something, but he just comes with a tiny little handgun. And there's a look at the back. His pants are just a flat gray, and then he has the knee pads, which are a softer rubber on there. He has a little rubber sculpt knife. You can't take it out, but it's just a little sculpt of a rubber knife on his ankle there. And I'll show you the little gun that he comes with. Tiny little handgun there. Would have been nicer to get a rifle or something like that, but that's what you get. Tiny little handgun. It comes with alternate head, the masked. Focus. There we go. The alternate masked head there. Let's put it on and see what he looks like. So it just pops off, and there's a ball joint right there on his neck. And there he is there with the alternate head on, the white mask, and holding his little tiny pistol. It's a shame that that's all he came with, but his articulation is pretty good. He can move the wrist. The joints are pretty tight because it is new. Elbow, it has an ab crunch, a tiny bit of an ab crunch, so he can lean back a tiny little bit, but the armor gets broken up there. Waist and knees and ankles. And I do have Harley Quinn from this set, so I'll pose her beside him just so you can have a quick look. So there he is beside Harley Quinn. He is a little bit taller. So there's a look at them side by side. And I didn't bother doing a review on Harley Quinn because a lot of other YouTubers already have. Oh, and last but not least, he came with Killer Croc's arm. So I don't know if I'm gonna get the entire set to build Killer Croc, but that's what he came with there. And so far in Canada, I've seen these two figures and also the Joker in the silver jacket. But besides Joker, this version of Harley Quinn here, and just recently Deadshot, I have not seen any other figures from the line, at least in Canada. And if you have, or if you've seen any other characters where you're from, let me know in the comments. Thanks for checking out this review, and check out my other videos if you're so inclined, and please subscribe.